Hey guys, so have you ever completed a 50 pages research work and then you are asked to summarize everything in just 250 words? Well, that is what an abstract is all about. An abstract is simply a summary of your thesis, your dissertation, an article, or whatsoever. And so in this video, I'll be giving you a framework which you can use to write an appropriate abstract. And I came up with a mnemonic, and that mnemonic is B, O, M, arrow, and C. Now, according to the different parts of your work. All right, so let's start with the first letter, B. So what is the B? The B stands for the background to the study. Background to the study. So you are giving a summary of your background to the study. This shouldn't be more than 3-4 lines, okay? So you don't populate the abstract. Remember, it is a summary. Now, the next thing, and before I forget, the background to the study, when writing it in an abstract, right, it should capture your topic. At least it should capture your research topic. So you should capture your research topic and maybe a few other informations for the background to the study. The next letter is O. Now, O stands for objectives. However, when writing your objective in the abstract, you don't state them. So you don't number them in your abstract. You collapse all your objectives into a readable sentence. It could be 2 or 3 lines. Okay, so that's how you write your objective. The next thing that follows after the objective is letter M, and M stands for your methods. So your materials and methods. How was the work done? What were the steps taken to achieve your aim? All right. So that should also not be more than 2, 3, or 4 lines. The next letter is arrow. Arrow stands for your result, and this is one of the most important parts of your abstract. Okay. So your result in your abstract captures the findings of each objective. So if you have 4 objectives, they should be captured in your results. Now, they should not be captured in a way where they are stated. No, they shouldn't be stated, right? They should be collapsed the way you did the objectives into a readable sentence and made very concise. All right, so the next thing is C, which is the last. C. So your C stands for your conclusion. Your conclusion. So you are stating the conclusion of your research work. Okay, you're stating the conclusion of your research work. What have you come to? What is the um what is the judgment or the evaluation of your research work? So this is a quick breakdown on how to write an abstract. So remember, you can use this acronym or you can even rearrange it. However, I arrange it in this manner because it has to follow this sequence. Okay, so the background to the study comes first, which should contain your topic, at least the objectives, which should be collapsed into 2 or 3 lines, your methods, which has to do with your materials and how you carried out the work, the place you carried out the work, and so on. Then your result is a combination of all your outcomes, all the outcomes of your objectives. Then your conclusion is what you have come to a conclusion on, right? Your evaluation, your judgment on that particular topic. So this is how to write an abstract. Thank you and see you in my next video.